Hello everybody, welcome back to the Lost Archives. My name is Owen and we are playing Esoteric Ebb, the phenomenal CRPG, Disco Elysium cross D&D cross Terry Pratchett. Where we last left off, we met an angel who terrified the shit out of us, and we have failed to gain access to the tea shop on account of my ineptitude and terrible stats. So the plan for now and for today, this road leads into central Tolstad. You have no business there. Okay, well, we're not going that way. The plan for today is to have a bit of time pass so that we can access that area at midnight. And also I wanted to explore some more of the... Oh, I guess we can head into the church now. Oh, go on. Let's head into the Earth Church. The church. All who pass are mine to keep. That doesn't sound spooky at all. The election looms. 4 days remaining. Ballot boxes. You see a bunch of scattered boxes and iron poles. The election is looming. You must defend the city.
How long do I have till the election?
5 days. It is March 22nd. The election will occur on the 27th. Which is 120 hours to be precise. No, it's not. I love failing. I love failing checks. Whoa. The Ebony Knight. Sorry, no, he's called the Duck. Alright, let's behold him with strength. Oh, shit. Well, that's not good. He is a true warrior. He is off duty. Whatever duty that is, it's everlasting. Alright, well, let's chat to the Duck. Oh, fuck yeah, the artwork for this is so good. A dark iron can of a man sits alone on the temple steps. Duck, a waterfowl common in Ascani Lakes. Duck, nickname for a warrior who fell in honourable combat and then later revived. Sort of a synonym for coward, but not necessarily. Duck, many roam Ascani. There are horrific legends told of the great evil ducks up in Toll's Pass. Any Earthguard member who slays such a beast is rewarded with the title of Duck Slayer. His face obscured and an axe strapped to his back. This is a real man. A hero.
I have some questions, good night.
His helmed head is slumped downwards slightly. Is he asleep? He is not really here.
Hello?
No response. I'm going to wait patiently. A metallic scraping noise fills your ears. The knight is moving, ever so slightly. His head turns. Within the slits of his helmet, you see the faint shimmer of a bonny face. Your name, soldier. His voice echoes out into the open chamber.
I'm Ron.
The knight's head slumps once again.
Speak your mind, soldier.
Who are you?
He's silent for a while. You feel a light breeze pass through your armor.
The Duck.
Excuse me?
I am the Duck.
That's wild.
You should be proud of your name.
The knight does not respond. He does not wish to share more.
How do I open that gate down the stairs?
I have the key.
Oh, can I have it?
No, you are too weak for that.
The man is correct. You need to get back your strength first. The city below is dangerous. You should make sure to prepare properly before heading down there. Perhaps bring more spells. Perhaps make sure to recuperate enough for you to once again be able to cast higher tier spells.
The city below. It is darkness incarnate. Do not tread without care.
You never do. A warning from someone with ages upon him.
Where'd you get the cool armor?
The knight sits completely still and does not answer your question.
I think you're amazing, my good knight.
No response. This creature holds no grudges, yet his hollow disposition taunts your senses.
You feel invalid next to this man. You must learn from his ways.
Attempt to have a firm discussion about masculinity, but it's harder than normal because I'm exhausted. Go on. Oh my god, it's a critical. It's a critical. When it matters, we get the crits. He just sits there, ready for a good talk. Divinity. There's light within this man. Stare at him. The knight shifts slightly, his armor scraping against the rock. Breathe heavily. The knight turns to look at you through his helmet.
A little more.
Wait a bit longer.
Soldier, your presence is unwanted. Present your query, then leave these hallowed grounds.
He'll answer your questions now. Somehow.
Do you have any spell scrolls I could have?
The knight slowly grabs a scroll out of his pack. Oh, inflict wounds. He tosses it to you after a moment of deliberation.
A spell with power. Memorize it, soldier.
Already did.
He lifts his head. The darkness through his helmet focuses on you.
No, soldier. Memorize it.
I told you, I already did. I'm quick.
You...
Cleric is a bit of a monster when it comes to magic, from what I understand.
Dark Knight nods, then lowers his head.
You've earned his respect. Good.
Your ability to memorize spells instantly is an incredible talent. He should be impressed.
Are you a cleric?
No, I am a warrior.
Do you know magic?
Yes.
Can you teach me magic?
No,
He mutters to himself. Oh.
I do not have time for that.
How does one become a true warrior?
A warrior.
The knight places an iron gauntlet upon his knee and leans forward. A whispering wheeze escapes the slits in his helmet.
Serve until the coast falls in on itself, until jaw breaks the veil, and every god rips and tears our reality into shreds. Serve well, serve loyally. That is what a true warrior does, no matter what.
The wheezing stops. Your companion gives you a horrified glance.
What if you serve someone evil?
He shakes his head slowly.
Place not the choice of morality into the hand of the one who swings the axe. Truth of alignment lies entirely within your god, soldier.
Alignment. Everyone's got one. Some spells can detect it, but don't read too much into it. Just an internal thing. It doesn't really have too much real-world application.
Do not forget that.
He lifts his hand and clenches it. Oh, an opening. Go for it.
Wait, who do you serve again?
Visken.
Fuck, everyone serves Visken in this city. I feel like I should be more afraid of that. He moves his head towards you.
No, that is not.
Visken, no, that is not.
Visken, the mortician.
With a sudden force, the Dark Knight slams his axe into the ground.
Darkness creeps through the hall within you. Do not speak of that, soldier.
Why? Is it a secret?
He returns to his still position.
Do not.
The knight are now waiting for another question. Lucky you, he didn't kill you.
What do you know about the tea shop?
Not much.
He'll talk? Why? Not like you can threaten him exactly.
Where were you at noon on the 21st?
Below.
Okay, below. Can you elaborate?
The walls shook in the crypts. I was on patrol. I was not in position to perceive any misdoings.
The city below is endless, and most of it stands unexplored to this day.
Wait, what are you patrolling for?
He is silent and still for a moment.
I have my purpose. As do you, soldier. Do not pry too deep.
Noted.
He places an iron hand on his knee, waiting for the next question.
That is a firm yet gentle reminder that he could crush you in an instant.
Well then.
Did you see anything suspicious before the explosion?
No.
Got it.
The knight nods slowly.
Do you have any piece of info that would help me? Maybe a man dressed in yellow?
He goes silent for a while.
A man passed through the halls below. Civilians do not pass there. Pass the crypt entrance, through the goblin's domain, into the southern caverns.
A man?
Dark hair, silk clothes, headwear, dressed in yellow.
Sounds like a Reedsian nobility merchant type.
What's past the crypts?
The roots of the goblin's tree, then more tunnels, the southern tunnels, then the sewers.
How do I get there?
There are paths. Most are trapped. Once you get there, the alligator might know more. His grounds are near.
You've heard rumours of monsters in the sewers underwater, Lane.
Alligator?
His rage is endless, his appetite growing. Do not anger him.
He won't speak more about this horrific creature. The knight looks down, waiting for your next question.
How do I get to the city below?
He pauses, as if thinking about your question.
Goblins use their passage below Viscon's lair.
Right, the staircase by the apples, where you woke up.
That is the safest path.
So basically deep dive, like some spelunker.
Yes.
Great, thank you, my good knight.
He is quiet. Has he been ordered to answer your questions? This feels forced.
Now, some other questions. What's up with the mess?
Without lifting his head, the knight answers in a cold tone.
Election.
Ah, so this is where it's being held.
No reply.
What are you voting for in the election, my good knight?
No reply.
Gonna vote for Escarism.
The knight doesn't even move.
I've got some other questions. Are you Lord Gorm?
No.
Ah, I say I'm looking for Gorm. Have you seen him?
No.
A truth.
Why are you loitering here, knight?
I am not.
Cold voice echoes throughout the chamber.
What are you doing then?
I am on my off hours.
He speaks as though he's reading from a script.
Just sitting here. In the temple. I too would like to hang on the steps of the temple.
His helmet turns slightly.
Can I hang out with you, please?
His helmet turns away. Some metallic creaking is all you hear from the knight.
Your manhood is infinitely tiny in comparison.
Whom do you serve? We already know that. It's Viscon.
Oh, hang on, sorry. Hang on.
I serve,
He says, trailing off. Radiant. Once again, he turns to look at you, the darkness with his helmet seeming to reach out towards you. As if grabbing hold of the very air, you feel everything growing cold. His dark soul is reaching out. This creature before you is neither human nor alive.
I serve nothing.
A lie and a truth at once.
Citizen! Well, if you're not going to talk to me, I'm going to go and pray at this earth statue.
Oh yeah, we could learn Inflict Wounds. It would be good to have Inflict Wounds, seeing as we don't really seem to deal a lot of damage. I definitely want Speak with Animals. Cure Wounds we're not really using. We're mostly exhausted. Maybe Charm Person. And then let's take Bark Skin. And that's it anyway. Cool. Done. Oh, I thought there might be something over here. Let's have a look. Something shiny in the dirt.
Quickly! It's mine! Oh, shard of jaw.
Time reclaims all.
Right, so it sounds like we're heading back to the undersit. Oh, it's a crab. Oh, it ran away. I'm sad. Wanted to give it a kiss.
Definitely can't go down here? No, not even Knock could solve this. Fair enough. Okay. Well, I don't think there's much else there for us. How long have we got till midnight? Like 2.5 hours-ish, I think? 2.5 hours-ish. Go on. Why don't we head back down and do a little bit more exploring of the under... Hang on. Hello? No? I can't talk to you? Oh. That's a real shame. You seemed friendly. Okay. Well, let's head... Oh, I wonder if we can ask Viscon about the night. Go on. It's worth a try. Still locked. Could I have a shard of... I could use a shard of jaw. Yeah, go on. Let's give it another go. It's only a 14. We should be able to pass this. Fuck me. Should we have another go? That's 2 minutes wasted. Go on.
We've got so many shards of jaw. We've already read this one. Let's do this again. Let's go one more time, and then I give up after that. We should be able to pass a 14. Come on. What? Come on, man. Come on. Okay. Should we do one more? Maybe because we're exhausted. Okay, we'll maybe... Okay, we'll have a long rest, I think. Get rid of that exhaustion. Make it a bit easier for us. Oh! No, sorry. I thought that was the thing I could click on. I got excited there for a second. There goes the rat. I'm stuck on apples. Oh, wait. Hang on. Yeah, I'll leave that for now. Okay. Let's go back down the stairs. If we've got 2.5 hours to kind of explore, I think we use it. Let's use it properly, hey? Okay. Oh yeah, I want to figure out the story with the pillar. I know this is funny, but like, for me... Oh yeah, actually, hang on. So we know it was past the crypt. Oh no, there's nothing further down that way. We've already been down that way. Okay, so the pillar's here. We know it was down past the crypt. We've already been into the crypt. Is that a shard of jaw? Was that there before? A door, how interesting. Was this all here before? You approach the firmly shut doors. They appear to not be open.
I hate these things. OWDs sprouting like weeds across the dungeon. Terrifying. Horrifying, even. OWD? One-way door.
He taps the wooden surface.
Completely impervious to damage and force, unopenable via whatever esoteric bullshit keeps this place afloat.
Esoteric bullshit. Whatever the weird, unstable magic around Jaws Coast makes things a bit too wacky, people tend to say this.
Unless you stand on the other side of it, which point it opens like the door of a friend on Robelight Night.
Robelight Night. Before the eternal darkness and intense cold of Ascani winter begins, a group of women are selected in Norvik to perform a series of chants on the banks of the River Torna. It is said that in the past these women would be allowed to walk upon the water and cross the river through their love of earth.
So I'll need to find the other side in order to open it. Yeah, it's the logic here, yeah. Right, well, I'll have to keep an eye out.
Oh. Did we level up? Oh, we did. Okay, so we could... Why are we proficient in dexterity and constitution? That seems like a weird combo. Surely wisdom should be our proficiency. Okay, well, we could bump con up so it's a +2. Or bump dex up so it's... That'd be a +2, right? No, still only a +1. What about con? Con to +2? Could be useful. Yeah. Let's make this more useful. Okay. Done. So, questing tree. That's the feat we've already got. That is a very useful feat. Oh, yeah, the pillar. I definitely think we need to play around with the pillar a bit more. I want to solve that mystery. I think if we can solve the mystery of the pillar... Oh, hello.
Secret tunnel! It's a secret tunnel! I love a
Oh. Shift tab does open the Steam overlay. That's true. We do know that.
Oh, it's a maze. Oh, fuck, it's a maze. I found some one-way doors, but they don't open. I can't do anything with them. Snell, there's a skeleton here.
Oh, fuck. I mean, to be fair. Click.
That is not a good click. Bad click, bad click. You feel a pressure change. A rushing wind causes you to be pulled just an inch further into the hallway. Then you notice the wall holes opening up.
The goblin behind you is already in action.
Back now.
Oh, fantastic. 17.
Oh!
Oh. You just barely escape the deep clutches of the skin-melting heat. Standing up, you realize the fire singed the edges of your uniform.
Adrenaline leaving the system. Pain burns.
Roll around to put out the fire.
But you live. Whoa.
Sorry.
Gods damn it. Don't walk into obvious death hallways like that. I don't need to see more of your near-death experiences.
Okay, fine. I'll try to keep an eye out in the future.
Yeah, good. Can't pull you out the fire every time, you know? And if you get fried, I'm screwed, so just don't. Just don't.
The goblin does care, in more ways than one. Now, don't enter the hallway before you disable the trap, or you'll get roasted. Again. Looking back, the hallway has no marks of being filled with flames. As you just dust yourself off, Snell squints at the strange paw prints on the walls.
Wait, I think I know what this is. These marks, this is where you can deactivate the trap. Let's check them out.
Terrible, terrible hallway. There are 2 faint paw prints here, one on each side of the hallway.
I think traps like these are my least favourite part of the job.
How could you tell the hallway's trapped?
He gives you a look. The type of look a father gives his son when he learns about the destruction of the family heirloom, a sword passed on for generations.
It's a trap, Cleric.
Hey, Snell, your thoughts on these paw prints?
I feel like it'd be very silly behaviour to go around touching paw prints in the city below. But honestly, considering the strange traps I've heard of, wouldn't surprise me if this was some bullshit puzzle.
Bullshit puzzle?
Could be something like, we have to press both of them at the same time and that somehow deactivates the trap for a while.
It's worth a try.
Yeah, I suppose. What's the worst that could happen? Apart from being polymorphed into a rust monster or something.
Being a man means taking risks, Snell. Let's do it.
Yeah, I heard men live shorter lives than women on average. Might be why.
You get into position and look over your companion at the left paw print. He reaches up to it after a moment of hesitation.
Oh yeah, this is magical.
You see him shiver at the realization.
Nothing more than that. Try pressing yours.
Press the other one. Clunk. The goblin jumps back. A deep groan from the walls.
That... Did it do something? Oh, the fuck is that ticking noise?
An ominous sensation.
As you peer into the hallway, you see something appear on the wall.
Is that writing?
At the entrance, a whirling mass of faint light forms a stable shape. Entrad en pai probaus. No, I thought it might be backwards. Or no, I don't think it is backwards. It could be scrambled. Entry.
It's some kind of eldritch language. How horrifying.
What? No, that's just cat speech. I can read, kind of.
Oh, wait. No, I thought it was a... I'm going to let him focus. He stares at the text and mumbles to himself.
It says enter, as a pair, and maybe be probed.
I don't want to be probed.
No, wait.
He snaps his fingers.
It's a test. Enter the hallway in pair and be tested.
I'm ready.
What, are you...
The goblin takes a deep breath through clenched fangs.
Yeah, okay. On 3, 2, 1.
Start walking. 2 of you step forward, in hesitant unison.
Stern, heart beating fast.
How far are we going to?
Shit, stop. The text.
You both stop halfway, looking at the magical lettering on the wall. Al son divono, la puerta se abre. I think it might just be Spanish. Oh, God, your companion mutters.
You can read it, right?
Not like I took formal lessons. I just picked up a few words here and there.
He's sweating. A feeling of dread growing at his heart. A clicking sound starts to echo out into the hallway. Tick, 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 tick.
Gods be damned. Okay, hold on, I got this.
Tick.
All sun divino. That's a divine song?
Sun, the light of the day, the great source of power that moves alone across the sky over the day. It follows a different pattern of movement in each band, with different intensities. In Ascani it is small and moves quickly. Tick.
Puerta is door.
Tick.
Listen to the divine song and the door will open. Your doom is near.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, very cool.
He glances around the hallway erratically.
Ticking is kind of a song. A rhythm at least.
He's shaking.
That ticking. Tick, tick. Oh, it's kind of catchy.
Are you supposed to dance to it?
Dance, eh? Well, that's not going to go well. I could pray to Earth. The most likely success is pray to Earth. Well. We're dead.
Your thoughts scramble as you attempt to recite those words, etched into your muscle memory, yet now when you need them most...
I don't have time for this.
Cleric!
Tick.
Do we run?
Oh, let's give it one more go. We picked up another one. Yeah, go on. Let's give it one more go. Hey, fantastic.
Your thoughts focus on divinity, that unreachable goal, one you will never attain, since you'll die here, by fire, in this ancient trap.
Press a fist against your chest.
My people, my sons!
Cleric, are you praying?
His tone of voice makes it sound like he's thinking,
Great, so this is how I die. Tick.
You who trusted in me. I am your keeper as you are mine. In times of fear, we...
Tick. You realize as the ticking enters your body, it's the same rhythm as the prayer.
What? How? Why?
Who knows? But never mind reason. It is time to act. The ticking is the river chant.
It's the river chant!
I'm sorry?
The ticking. It's the river chant, you know it.
The prayer, I've heard it, but... Oh, okay, I get it.
the goblin has no idea why you're saying what you're saying, but he trusts you. Somehow.
What are we doing?
Follow my lead. 3, 2, 1. A tap, tick, tick, tap, tick, it, tick.
The rhythm lives in your soul. Must have been passed down. It lives inside your joints. The power it wields over you is indescribable. You've repeated this prayer, this chant for unity and enlightenment, for reasoning and meaning.
Take a step forward alongside Snell.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2.
The goblin keeps up, each step forward made with trembling adrenaline-fueled fear. Take those final steps. 1, 2.
3, 4.
He mouths as he joins you in those final steps.
3, 4, 5.
Oh, shit! We're out? Oh, gods be good, we're out!
Gods favor us, Snell.
Cleric, look.
He mutters and points to the wall once more. Another line of shifting magical text appears. Passar libre por mandato celestial. Libre is like freedom. Celestial, I think, obviously, we know that was.
It says we can pass liberally by celestial mandate. Hells yeah, we can.
Liberally?
Wait. Okay.
Liberally? That sounds like free strider bullshit.
First of all, every liberty doesn't automatically conflate with free striders. And secondly, I got it wrong. It says pass freely, I think. So we can come and go as we please now. Hey, you okay?
Yes.
Your companion lets out a small laugh, the type of laugh you only get after winning against impossible odds.
I'll be honest.
He mutters, slumping down to the ground a bit further along the hallway.
That was worse than mass torsion.
Mass torsion. Infamous spell that causes... Mass torsion, an infamous spell that causes all testicles around to twist, turn, and clench. It's horrific. Take a few more steps away from the hallway of doom. Oh my fucking god, this game is so good. I want to learn that spell. It's even so funny. The goblin's gaze flits around, dancing from tile to tile. He is looking for more traps. Finally, Snell seems to find himself more at ease. He lets out an exasperated sigh.
I need a goddamn breather.
Same.
With a groan, the goblin notices some soot on his jacket. He brushes it off.
This isn't exactly my first trap, but we usually hire third parties to disable them.
So you're saying you're a bit of an expert on this stuff?
Depends on who you compare me to.
Rooting around in his pouch, Snell finds a tiny green sphere. He smacks it against the ground and it begins to flutter up into the air. Oh, I could have done that. Oh, whatever. A sprite spirit.
Cool sprite.
Thanks. At least my last one.
Then the goblin leans back against the dungeon wall, making sure to check for any trap mechanisms beforehand.
Look, I work mainly in Upper and Lower Tolstad. The city blow's not my responsibility. Usually. So apologies if I don't have these magically shifting tunnels memorized like some veteran adventure.
No need to apologize. From what I've read, the city below is incredibly dangerous.
Damn right.
The old guard used to deal with the tunnels all the time, but since Earth's death, that work has been entirely relegated to 3 goblin tribes.
It's sad we clerics don't get to delve these days. Don't want to leave all the fun to you goblins.
Not sure I'd describe this hellhole as fun, but just for future references, this place. It's real close to the garden, right?
Sure.
Wasn't here a couple of months ago. Between the garden and the water lane sewers, I'm 100% sure there was a slanted hallway full of frozen spikes. We boarded them up as well as we could at the time. Boarding up. That only lasts a couple of hours.
Moved around?
Yeah, it moved around. All this shit does.
The esoteric madness down here was mostly managed after the conquest.
Conquest, the correct way of referring to the historical event in which humans founded Norvik. Most humans, however, refer to it as the Reconquest.
But it still rises at times, in spurts of violence and esoteric randomness.
That's insane! I figured all the shifting calmed down after the conquest.
It didn't. Well, I mean, from what I understand, your dead god and his paladins used to keep things clean. But nowadays it's getting weirder by the day. But hey, now you're here, you can take care of this esoteric bullshit, right? Do well and I'll buy you a beer. Deal?
Sure.
Wait, right, you're not allowed.
Maybe a little one. A tiny glass of beer.
It's not like they have any way to check, right?
No, they do.
They do?
Yeah, they scan us.
They scan you?
Detect poison and disease. They check us sometimes.
Detect poison and disease. Oh shit, I keep forgetting you're like an actual cleric. No alcohol at all, hey?
Of course not. Intoxicants are the work of evil and chaos. As clerics, we must abstain to maintain our fight against discord. Plus, we cannot cloud our minds. We must remain vigilant so we can fulfill our sacred quest to make sound judgment upon our people.
Yeah.
He waves a claw, clearly not listening.
But trust me, cleric, the city below is very esoteric.
Snell is more than correct. The grand power present in these ancient walls has compounded over eras. All the while, the mystery of the pillars, these relics of the Gate War of Jaw, is left as a hole in our collective understanding. We do not know why the city below is so esoteric. We cannot know, not in any sensible manner. But if you listen, if you feel the vastness by just sitting here, deep inside the belly of the whale, then you know all too well the mind-consuming truth. The city below is alive.
It's also really fucked up, which explains why your beloved city could give up the property rights to a bunch of goblins, huh?
He laughs.
A sad laugh.
And these last couple of years, there's been more and more Reedsian scholars going delving to study it. The old lady doesn't let them in on her turf, of course. Chasing them away is one of my many jobs. Politely, of course. I'm not some syndicate gangster. And the other tribes are more accepting. For a ton of coin, of course.
What is your job exactly?
I'm a runner and a handler of the HWBT.
I'm going to look at him until he actually tells me what he does. He crosses his arms.
I do a ton of stuff, okay? I run errands for the old lady. Anything she needs, I also make sure our operations run smoothly. Everything from the apartment rentals to the CPS.
That's shorthand for
city below security. Anything the old lady needs, I do it.
So you're a custodian?
No, that's...
You see his face contort into a painful expression.
Oh, gods be damned. Custodian might actually not be that far off. My job mostly just consists of talking to people, cleric, like we're doing now. A lot of talking, a lot of running around. Exactly what we're doing right now, just without the light dungeoneering.
Nice work, by the way, with the trap.
Don't mention it. My cat speech isn't great, so I'm not sure what I expected. But we're alive, that's all that counts.
He's a bit shaken up over it.
As are you. You okay, by the way? No serious burns? No need to visit a healer or anything?
I'm very good at abjuration magic, it's fine.
Abjuration?
He scratches his chin.
That's the Protect Tomato one, right?
Ah, yes, the old tomato reference guide. They use it in schools to teach the differences between the esoteric categories.
You are hungry.
Understandable. You've not had a vegetable for a very long time.
You know about the tomato cheat sheet.
He smirks.
Everyone knows about the tomato cheat sheet.
He looks proud.
But wait, is all healing magic abjuration? Because that's the one that protects, right? Shields protection, but healing sounds more of like post-protection thing to me.
It's a bit more complicated than that.
No, I'm going to lecture.
Nah. The esoteric can be malleable after all.
Interesting. Well, I learned something new today. How lovely.
So, remind me, Schnell, what's our goal down here?
Our missing witness.
Frank, son of Frank.
We know he went down here. We're lucky Moongore saw him, even if she did let him pass without magic. So he could have left to the south caverns, but those are some deep holes. I guess he entered this area, right here. Probably through the sewers. Or you find that missing paladin I've been reading about, Lord Gorm.
The knight is Lord Gorm. He's dead and been resurrected by Veskin.
You think he went down here?
Honestly, I'd say so. Paladin looking to relive the glory days. I could see that. Dungeoneering for dangerous monsters, getting loot, dying in some inglorious trap.
Inglorious? That's a term used in dungeoneering magazines.
You think Mr. Gorm would survive that on his own?
You seen him?
Yeah, a few times over the last year, coming and going. Never talked to him. He didn't seem like the type to talk with goblins, you know?
there were some scandalous comments about him in the papers last week, Snell.
Oh, yeah. About him being outed from the party, right? Look, I think they just couldn't have a missing paladin on the ticket, you know? Don't read too much into it.
You think he's alive?
No way. Don't matter how big of a paladin he is. You go solo down in the city below, you go missing for months, guy's gone. No doubt about it.
No, he's alive. I know it.
Right, in your bones. What do I know? You're the cleric.
I think I'm more of a primal spellcaster.
Oh yeah, a druid.
Been meaning to ask, what can you tell me about Lady Sageleaf?
What's there to say? She did the impossible, actually uniting the rowdy halfways tribes. For her, we were close to being kicked out of the city.
Really?
Yeah, damn right. That was before my time, of course, but we had problems with our old council structure. Council didn't get along.
I'll nod.
So, how long have you been working for her?
Goblin mutters to himself and looks off in the distance.
Damn, I guess it's only been 10 years. It's almost been 10 years.
Damn, I've only been a cleric for...
As you pause, he raises his eyebrows. His expression says, "Do go on."
My Earthguard training was 3 years and I've been at the tower for 5.
He chuckles and stretches a bit.
Time takes us all.
Time takes us all. A classic line from the play Tisius about a merman who decides to swim around the coast. Who decides to swim around the coast? It is considered bigoted by some as it does not portray merfolk culture in any semblance of accuracy, but man, is it funny. Merman, male merfolk, not to be confused with mermaid.
Guessing you enjoy working for her then?
I do, cleric. It's good.
Does she have a consort of some kind?
Why, are you interested?
He laughs. A defensive laugh.
Are you?
Oh, hang on.
Are you?
He stops laughing.
No?
He looks worried.
Cleric, I'm devoted in my service. Lady Sageleaf's one of the greatest goblins who've ever lived. She's no need for consorts.
Neither do you. He is idolizing her. He clearly sees her more as a god than a master. Also, he's clearly got the hots for her.
Very interesting. Anyway,
What about you, cleric? What do you think about the old lady?
Let's see, to be honest or to be flattering. The goblin probably does not care too much of your opinion either way, but it can be used against you.
The chieftain is a pain, but she does serve her people well. That is admirable.
she appears to be a great leader for your people.
He scoffs. What do you really think?
No, really. I admire her strength, truly.
Huh. Alright, didn't expect that. Not many tall folk tend to view her in that light, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Sure.
She can have that effect on people. For some strange reason, tall folk don't tend to enjoy being talked down to by goblins. Nor women.
Especially
Especially goblin women.
Yeah, that.
Look, it don't really matter. But as an elder in the tribe, I can tell you, as a representative of the city, Lady Sageleaf is a force for good in Norvik. I promise you that.
The non-human folk of Norvik are in many ways oppressed by the state and dominant culture, but the goblins have always been the most affected, ever since the horrible genocide.
It was a war, a reconquest of fallen land.
A war against a divine god is not a war. It is a one-sided extermination.
The goblins did not have to fight. They could have surrendered, like the 3 tribes did.
The 3 tribes who were stripped of their culture, their land, and their language.
They were given a new home.
They were forced.
It was them or us. It was them or us.
That is what you tell yourself at night. Oh. The goblin rubs his eyes.
You know, it's good to see this.
See what? Positive interaction imminent.
Comment on the niceness of this unity.
It's good to see this. The city and the goblins working together at last.
Your companion allows the echo of your words to die further down the hallway. Then, a faint smile on his face. A conflicted smile. Nailed it.
You ever meet him?
Him?
Think for a second, then speak.
Who?
Earth.
The goblin, asking about your god. He must be growing interested in religion, having witnessed your example.
Oh, how interesting to see him broach such a topic. He will surely focus in on the genocide.
No.
Snell nods.
First generation post-Earth, eh?
First human tested by faith and faith alone.
It's for the best. Never meet your heroes, right?
I imagine those hedonists chanting Torkig's name wouldn't be too cheerful if he returned either.
Hedonists, an inverse group of activists and anarchists spawned toward the end of the Coast War. They stand for something, probably. Mostly they're known for inciting riots and playing with demonic forces.
Nor every other zealot raging across the coast for dead gods.
The goblin spits out and leans back against the wall.
I always hated Earth.
Excuse me?
I grew up being told to be grateful. But let me ask you this, Cleric. If you were the last of your kind, one of maybe 8,000 or 9,000 humans left in the world, and you were then told to be grateful to be alive just because the same monster that destroyed your entire culture also decided to let you live, for some reason, would you be grateful?
He speaks of the goblin genocide.
Goblin genocide was Earth's greatest mistake.
He lets out a mocking laugh.
Well, it's good to know our current predicament was due to a mistake. Thanks for clearing that up.
There aren't many humans left in the world either, Snell.
Sure. What is it, like 80% wiped out during the Coast War? 90? I've read about it. Sounds terrible.
We brought it upon ourselves.
Yeah, I don't know.
Takes a deep breath.
Suppose you could view the Arcanists as sort of outside force that caused the whole thing. But you know damn well that they were human too. Men caused their own oblivion.
Some agency in that, yep. Some blame.
I think it all comes down to what we've got today then. You have a city at least. We didn't even get to keep our language. But yeah, whatever. Guess I should just be grateful.
Grateful?
Goblin stares at you. He's expecting nothing good to come out of your mouth.
Should you be grateful? It's a hard question. A man should not simply lie down and take whatever subjugation arrives at the hand of a tyrant. But sometimes a man also has to make difficult decisions to protect those he loves. You can be grateful. If you were allowed to live, it was probably because you did something the dead ones didn't.
The goblin wants you to tell him you'd share his anger, obviously.
I don't know what I'd feel. Be a death of the soul.
Collective soul of sorts.
Snell clicks his tongue and gets up.
Every goblin asks themselves that question. To be Cran or not to be a Cran. We all got different answers. What to do when the past is erased.
He groans and shakes his legs a bit.
They must have fallen asleep from sitting on the dungeon floor.
Some focus on building something. Culturally, politically. Some try to get rich in this new free strider world. Some of us, we...
His voice trails off as he stares back into the fiery hallway. I'm going to stare at him. The goblin grunts to himself.
It doesn't matter. I serve Lady Sageleaf.
Snell turns back to you, his expression calm, collected.
That's enough for me.
Your heart is beating fast. You can hear it. Every word out of Snell's mouth is tinged with generations of pain. His father, his father's father, who was slain by the god you uphold as one highest good. How does that work? The answer is it doesn't. Earth destroyed folk. He personally performed multiple Firthmorg on this folkmord on this band. That is not something you or any human of his creed will ever be able to ignore, not without bleeding your souls dry in the first place. Folkmord, a dwarven term meaning genocide. It was originally coined by Asgal himself, who used it to support the idea of folk rights.
Yeah, we can skip through these. Sex, dwarven for the number 6, never stops being funny. Okay.
Snell shows great restraint every day, and you test him each moment.
But that could have gone worse. But yeah, probably smart to not talk genocide with the guy whose entire culture was erased 50 years ago? Wait, oh shit, it's literally the 50-year anniversary this year. That's crazy. Anyway, don't mention that or any of this again. He'll probably be happiest if you just listen. Take it like the good little Asgarlist or something. What was the last thing Snell said? That's enough for me. I will nod. Your companion looks at you for a while. His yellow eyes seem to behold you, seeking another answer.
This one's on me.
What?
This short rest. It's on me.
Lovely. The sprite light fizzles out just in time.
I'm good to go now.
Man, fucking hell. How is this game simultaneously the funniest and one of the saddest games I've ever played? Oh, it's also 11 o'clock. Should we continue exploring down here? Or should we make our way back up? There's clearly stuff in there. I just wanted to see if this connects to anything. Oh. I'm not walking in the middle there. What? A massive statue of a minotaur. It's got laser eyes. Alright, go on. Oh, shit. Oh no. The door closes behind you. Your companion lets out an audible gulp.
Snell, why did you let me go into this obviously terrifying chamber?
You're the cleric here.
The words change tone and intensify, mimicking your own way of speech. Okay, we're going to get a good voice for this one.
To have stepped into the 5th chamber of trials. This will be your final and most mounting challenge yet, O champions of the host. If outside again you wish to see, answer me these questions 3, the answer of which I shall judge fairly upon thine soul. Who will take the first step?
I will take the first step.
The light lands upon you.
First question. What is your name?
Whoa, deja vu. Not this again.
My name is...
The light intensifies. Say Ran.
Wouldn't it be funny if I said something completely unexpected here and it turned out to be the correct answer? Oh no. No. I have to click the funniest option. Fuck.
No.
Fine.
Simply state your name.
Damn it.
My name is Ran.
The light blinds you for a moment and you feel the chamber shake.
What is your quest?
To solve the mystery of the tea shop that blew up.
Again, the light of the cow glare. Again, the eyes of the cow glare into a fiery beam.
What is your greatest fear?
I guess that's the voice now.
To be abandoned.
For a third time, you feel that rumble along with the hot gaze of the Minotaur. It then turns to your companion.
The chosen will be you.
Snell, in response, gives off a shocked scoff.
That's easy.
You can sense the relief pass over him. Yeah, this was pretty stupid. All that build up for nothing. At least the cows know how to put on a show. The goblin stands up straight, facing the light.
Go ahead, Guardian, ask your questions.
What is the velocity of a swallow? Of a laden swallow? What is your name?
My name is Snell.
He enunciates it perfectly. The eyes of the statue grow stronger once more.
What is your quest?
My quest is...
I'm going to whisper focus. He waves a claw at you. That means shut up.
My quest is to serve Lady Sageleaf.
Again it rumbles and you get to the crescendo of that final third question. Nothing bad yet. Very nice. Snell looks confident.
What is the scholarly definition of numinism?
Numinism, the ideology of the common gods. When deities walked among us, they built many a great empire, including Norvik.
His face drops.
Panic! He does not know. It is the rule of gods.
What is the scholarly definition of numinism?
That depends. Arcane era scholarly definition or divine era scholarly definition? Okay. If you had gotten this question, you probably would have short-circuited that magic mouth. Okay, let's go arcane era. Numinism is when gods rule. It's quite terrible. What about the divine era one? Just out of interest. When walking gods ruled the coast. Okay. Attempt to show Snell what numinism means. The goblin has his eyes fixed on you as you hold up your hands. Pretend to pray, then pretend to be a big, strong earth, then pretend to show how people congregate into cultural units underneath god kings during the divine era. His eyes are full of panic as you spend precious seconds waving your hands around.
His panic overwhelms him. He is unable to even begin to focus on your attempt to communicate.
Unfortunately, he opens his mouth to speak, still staring at you dumbfounded.
What the fuck are you doing?
Fair.
Oh, beneath you a sea of spikes.
No! No.
Microseconds, that's what you've got. But somehow you do manage to stretch out, sprawl out with your hands landing on rough stone and your feet. Well, let's just say you're in a bit of a shitty position right now.
Do not move! Let's just relax. I'm sure there's a way to solve this.
Yeah, good. Keep holding.
The goblin attempts to take a step down from your lower back.
Your feet slip an inch.
Ah!
Shit!
Your entire body is quaking. You cannot hold this for long.
Okay, new plan. Cast spider climb.
I don't have spider climb prepared.
You don't have spider climb prepared?
Why would I have spider climb prepared?
I don't know, why would you? I actually can't think of a single useful situation for it.
Stop this bickering. It is time to act. Take responsibility for the safety of this party. Climb.
Hold out. Let him climb off.
Yeah, if you fail at holding on, won't that kill you right away?
You will hold on.
That's not an answer, buddy.
I am going to hold out while you let Snell climb off. I'm really lucky.
Fuck. Snell, climb off carefully.
Right, okay, careful.
Wait, hang on. Wait.
Schnell, climb off carefully.
Right, okay, careful.
He shifts his weight to one side.
Your left foot slips. Careful.
I'm trying.
Wait.
I'm trying.
He takes another step. Your right hand loses grip.
For one terrible moment, you feel yourself falling.
Try to climb off, I've got this.
You don't.
The goblin lunges for the edge as your body drops.
Iron.
Cold iron everywhere.
You hit the spikes at an angle, your armor taking most of the impact.
But not all.
Cleric!
I'm okay.
You then feel something pulling.
I got you.
Many agonizing seconds later, the goblin manages to fish you out with a combination of his sling, parts of his shirt, and creative profanity. The voice starts up again as you do.
You have braved the pit of wrong answers.
Breathe and stand.
Wobbly but firm. You stand. Step forth and claim your prize, the plundered eye.
I hate this place so much. Again, just to reiterate, this place is somewhat dangerous.
Divine rule. Numinism is when walking God's rule.
Well, I don't know that. Why would I know that?
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know that.
The goblin gives you a frustrated but ultimately relieved sigh. The statue is now entirely silent, and you hear an esoteric boom coming from the drawer between its legs.
Well done. The Minotaur's riddles are properly conquered.
They were not riddles. Strange exercise, but one you met well. To think of all the people who have met their end in a place like this. It is quite depressing.
Awesome. Let's see what kind of bling that cow is hiding.
Let's check it out. Alright, we're going to pull out... Oh, Incense Bowl. +1 intelligence, +1 wisdom, -1 charisma, -1 constitution. But we do recover a first level spell slot every third hour. And we do get Jacinth, which is +1 in strength and -1 intelligence. Cool, that's fine. Nothing else we need to do there. Let's get out of here. The pit of wrong... What was it? The pit of wrong answers. Wow, these tunnels are... I'm going to stand very still. That's ominous. Oh no. How still do I have to stand? Okay. We'll leave it be. Mysterious door. Before you stands an iron door. At its center, a 5-pointed star has been etched deep into the metal. Esoteric energy emanates from the surface. Faint hum vibrates through the iron.
That's some fancy door.
I'm going to examine the star symbol. You lean closer to inspect the etched star. 5 points, perfectly symmetrical. 5. Obviously. Each point of the star glows faintly with residual magic.
Right, so...
Smash it.
Or perhaps think for a bit. Obviously there should be a way to get inside. Ah, man. What kind of magic is sealing this? Can I dispel it? Obviously, if you had the spell for it. But this seal feels particularly robust. You'd be very skilled to break through.
Their password?
Yeah, but you'd have to know what it is.
Could I break it down?
Breaking through metal and magic.
And the seal might fight back. Mystical wards often do.
This wizard knew what they were doing.
You think it was a wizard?
Star symbol, seal, it's all wizard shit.
Yeah, fair point.
Or something dangerous.
I'll look for a keyhole. Nope. Press your ear against the door. You lean close, listening.
Nothing. Complete silence. The door is too thick, or there's nothing beyond. Or something is waiting very, very quietly. Stop scaring yourself.
Even if we got a natural 20, we wouldn't pass this. Yeah, it's a 3. No idea.
You stare at the glowing star, trying to dissect the spellcraft. The exact nature of the seal eludes you.
I'll try the door handle. Nothing.
No, the door is completely sealed. Too bad.
Yeah, we're not smashing that. All right, we'll come back to it later. Awesome. Well, I think... Is there a fast travel in this? Short rest. I'm not sure there is fast travel. Ah. Wait. Can we fast travel? Roots, South Caverns, spikes. Doesn't look like it. What if I go here? Are these all the most recent things we've done? Yeah, okay. I think this is our glossary. Yeah, okay. I don't think there is a fast travel. No, cool, that's fine. We'll tell you what, it's almost midnight. Let's explore this room. Wait, that's where we just were, right? Yeah. Let's explore this room to kill off the last 30 minutes before midnight, and then...
So much food. Apples.
Ah. How many apples have we got now? Oh, wait, shit. Should we equip something? So what was this one again? This one was +1 strength, -1 intelligence. To be honest, I'd rather not give me things that give me minuses. Although if I did this one to charisma, would that punish me at all? Oh, it would, because I'd have to get rid of something else. Have I examined this? Put it away. No. Okay. That's fine. Alright, let's keep exploring. Potion of healing among these empty bottles. Brilliant. Don't mind if I do. We're pretty well stocked. There's another door. Another one-way door. I'd have to come from that direction. Okay, fair enough. This music's a bit off-putting. There's like a quality to it. These are the sewers below Water Lane. A grill and some crates. Oh wait, this is going to be where the alligator lives. At the end of the sewer path, you encounter a stove. Around it sit some crates and what looks like a ragged bedroll.
This is a camp.
Who camps in the sewers? The goblin looks around the dark, damp tunnel.
I don't like this one bit.
I'm going to feel the stove. It's not entirely cold.
Recent, huh?
Is it normal to camp in a place like this?
No, Cleric. Norvik sewers are notoriously dangerous. No sane person would rest here. Or survive.
Look around. Some rats scurrying around in the corners. Nothing else.
What are these crates?
Leaning in, you see symbols hatched into the corners of the wood. HWBT.
Huh.
The goblin inspects them as well.
We've had shipments going missing on Water Lane in periods. Now I know where they ended up. Spices. Potatoes.
Yes, it's food crates.
Food?
Just food. Over time it's been a lot.
Yes, these crates hold food.
Why food?
Where would they get these crates from?
Why food in the sewers?
A foolish question. Obviously the rats are eating it. Due to the esoteric nature of the city below, this sewer lane must have transformed them into ruthlessly intelligent criminals. Criminals hell-bent on taking over this crumbling city of yours. I've been trying to nail this thief for a while. Figured it was some organized thing. Considering the size of this hall, it's gotta be.
You never thought to check the sewers?
Of course not. It's not even connected to Water Lane except for the water flow, and that's...
He stops and squints at the water.
Oh, those motherfuckers. You see what they're doing?
Glare at him slack-jawed.
They've been dumping crates into the water flow, then catching them down here. Probably with a net or something.
The goblin glances around the tunnel.
Diabolical. I'd be impressed if it wasn't my job to keep track of this shit. A hunter.
Why food?
You know, I've been asking myself that very question. And I could never quite figure it out, but look.
The goblin shoves the loose lid of a crate, revealing an empty inside.
Oh, maybe there's a colony of sewer folk eating that stuff.
It's a lot of calories. We've lost 1 or 2 of these crates every other month. Not sure. Not enough for a dozen people, but a handful? Sure. Comes creeping.
Oh, I see it. I see it. I see him. Look down at the bottom corner.
This is making me hungry.
Really? You?
Why do you act surprised? I'm a human who eats food. That's normal. I am normal, Snell.
You do not look normal.
No, it's just I haven't seen you eat anything but apples, I think.
Apples are food?
I'm aware, but look, I just assumed you weren't the type to get hungry.
Of course I do. I'm normal.
Yeah, totally normal.
Most normal.
Top normie. Right behind.
I mean, I can't really...
What do you propose? Should we keep going and see if they come back?
Possibly. Could also go get backup. I know we're on the tea shop mission, but...
It's a quest, Snell.
What?
It's the tea shop quest.
Right, anyway. It's kind of a big deal for the halfways. Lady Sageleaf would be happy to finally get this thorn cut down.
We don't have time for that. We should go get backup.
Yeah, probably for the best. I somehow have the feeling that whatever is eating all of this won't be too happy about us finding this stash.
Your very flesh!
Your companion gasps for air as he glances back.
You watch as his entire being suddenly leaves his corporeal body. For an instant, he is not a goblin. He is a ghost.
Okay, we're going to pick a really good voice for this.
Great hungers.
Turn around!
The goblin is already on the move, his sling loaded, spinning, aiming.
To see hunt come to Kraid. How good.
What is that?
You watch the hulking mass of flesh and wet scales rising from the shadows of the sewer. It towers over you, its gaping maw widened into what could be constructed as a mocking smirk. Roll initiative. We can cast Inflict Wounds. Oh, good. Okay. We're not going terribly.
Earth bless your soul.
Snell's sling creates an incredible sound, echoing down the tunnel. He lets his stone fly in a powerful blast. The projectile hits the monster right on the neck, causing him to let out an angry growl.
This is your dragon. You must stand tall as it consumes you. You are food.
There's not much time, but if there's any chance to de-escalate, do it now.
Stop! We've come to bargain!
It stares at you with cold, blank eyes, yet it does not strike.
Soulless, predatory.
The goblin hesitates. Inches away, the croc creature makes a deep growling sound.
It sounds annoyed.
No hunt, no struggle.
A frustrated shriek.
Fight, struggle like rabbit.
He gives you a shove with his claws. The goblin sends a quick glance between the two of you. He's unsure if he should strike again or see if there's some strange piece to be found here.
Stop attacking me, citizen!
Kraid is not citizen. Kraid hunts.
Well, I don't want to be hunted, so stop.
Kraid is bored. You are Cleric, no?
The goblin takes a deep breath, then he hisses at you under his breath.
Do not push your luck.
Yes, you know me.
Do not be trouble, and Kraid will not be trouble.
The beast lumbers over to the encampment. You look on, taking heavy breaths. Snell leans on his knee. He appears to be shaking.
Adrenaline running out, weak knees, dizzy skull.
Kraid sits on a crate in front of the little stovetop.
And is done for daytime. Now is rest and cooking.
What in the world have you stumbled onto here? Gulp and approach the camp. Alright, I think this might be where we wrap up for today. Holy shit. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. I will see you all in the next episode. Oh, I'm enjoying this game so much. Fucking hell, this is so good. I'll see you guys soon. Until then, stay safe, stay well. See you shortly.